On today's video, I want to show you guys how I've been storing things in my coffee bar, how to organize certain things in your coffee bar, because if you think about it, a lot of the things are kind of like knick-knacky kind of stuff. So I want to just share with you guys what I do to store my stuff, especially my pods. I feel like I finally found a system for my overstock pods. I'm like pointing over there by my cabinet because that's where I have them. So I feel like I finally have a system for that as far as organizing goes. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. So I think I'm going to start off by showing you guys certain ways that I like to showcase my stuff on my coffee bar. Granted, right now this is a coffee bar, kind of like a fall inspired coffee bar, so keep that in mind. It will change with the seasons, but I feel like I have honed down to certain things that I like. If you follow me for a while, then you know that I love syrups and milk. I tend to gravitate more towards syrups and milk, not really creamers. So I have a ton of syrups and I'll show you guys where I store them. And because of that, I honestly can't display them all because there's so many. So I've always, like throughout the seasons, like to pick out my top three. Usually it's French vanilla, salted caramel, and then some other sometimes seasonal flavor that I like to have. Right now I have spice brown sugar, which I'm actually not enjoying it right now. I think I had these uncovered for a while and I think this one lost its flavor. So I'm trying to finish this one down because I know I do like it, but for some reason I think that one lost its flavor. I also have salted caramel, and these little containers you can find on Amazon. So I'll typically have 3 of them displayed on my coffee bar just for, you know, cuteness. And there I have the bigger bottles where I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. This one is French vanilla. I feel like I'm always going to have French vanilla, salted caramel, and then, like I said, a seasonal flavor. I think with Christmas coming up, I might have something like either white chocolate. The only mint flavor that I have right now is a sugar-free from Monet, which I didn't like. And then I have a Pink House Alchemy winter mint syrup, but that one has to be refrigerated, so I don't have that one here. But I'm thinking somewhere along those lines, if not like a gingerbread syrup, something like that. We'll see. But I do have them here. And then everything else that you see is pretty much decor. I always like having a little candle on the side, kind of like a seasonal candle. So where I have it displayed is just like a trivet that I got from Crate & Barrel. This one is actually a pumpkin shaped trivet. But anything cute that displays your little pumpkin, instead of having it on the bottom, you know, it elevates it a little bit and it just makes it a little bit more seen, if that makes any sense. And so for my spoons, I like to have a cute container to hold them. This one has been, I've had this one during the summertime, springtime, and now during the fall time because it's a wood container. It doesn't really go against anything. So I feel like I'll have this one for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna have any spoons for my Christmas coffee bar. I feel like I'm gonna have more stirs instead of spoons, but we'll see. I don't know, because honestly these are not Christmassy enough for me, but we'll see. Maybe I'll take out my silver ones. I haven't decided, but yeah, always have a little bowl or a cute container to house all of your spoons. And then I always leave like a little coaster here for my reels. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I always have reels that I post like every morning, mid-afternoon. And so I like to have something right here for my coffee. A lot of you guys recommended me having a shelf for my coffee bar. And because we are at a rental, we really couldn't put any shelves up here. So I ended up doing what you guys recommended me to do, is the 3M shelves. So these, just one. I actually want more, but I don't know. This particular shelf is a 3M shelf. And I have, just since they're kind of like cute little containers, I got these on Amazon along with the label. And so this one is a cinnamon, pumpkin spice, and then I just have them here. Obviously these are seasonal flavors. I might keep the cinnamon for Christmas. And then this one I might just fill with a cocoa powder, which is more Christmassy. So those will stay up here in my shelf, and then it's really cute just to have some kind of like seasonal decor on the shelf. The middle is just my coffee machines. I'm sure you guys have seen those throughout all of my videos, but I like to have something to house my cups. Where we live right now, I don't have any more like storage cabinet on the bottom, so all you see is my countertop, and then I have nothing at the bottom. And I don't really want to buy anything because we're actually building a new home that we're gonna hopefully close in January. So while we're in this rental, I feel like I don't want to buy anything that I'm no longer going to be able to use in the new home, because I don't know if I will. And obviously I don't want to just, you know, hoard stuff. I know a lot of you guys suggested to get more storage on the bottom, like a rolling cart or stuff like that, but I just didn't want to for that reason. So I ended up going with this smaller option. With here, I can store a few mugs, and then at the bottom, you could even continue storing more and more mugs. But what I have done is putting my my pods here. So I have the Virtual line, and then I have the original line, and I just put them at the bottom. If you don't have both machines, or if you don't like this setup, then you could always just fill this little container with more cups. I found this one at Home Goods, but I have a few linked that are similar in size, maybe a few inches like smaller, like maybe like from here to here. They're still kind of like similar in like basket kind of wood accents that I have linked on my Amazon if you guys are interested in checking those out, because I've had a few of you guys ask me where I got this particular one, and it's from Home Goods and I can't link it. Something that displays your cups. If you have a cabinet where you have most of them like I do, I have most of them in my cabinet. I'll show you guys. There's really no rhyme or reason there, but I pick a few of my favorites, put them here, and then my coffee pod capsule stuff are also stored in this little basket, and it's cute. It looks, you know, inviting. And then I do have more cups over here. I'm actually overflowing, so ignore these ones. These don't really count. I just ran out of space. But this little platter is serving as decor and then as a little bit more storage. So I have my seasonal cups here, and then, you know, a little bit more space for your cups instead of just having nothing on the counter and just leaving your cups there. It looks like you just left them there. This little platter board situation makes it seem like it's more purposeful. And I always like to have some sort of like wall art, either seasonal or coffee related, something that kind of goes, you know, with the whole coffee bar theme. Moving on to the literally only storage that I have that came with this coffee bar. I'm going to show you what I have inside. It's a drawer. Hold on. Okay, this angle is a lot better, right? So in this cabinet, I have all of my syrups, a lot of syrups, and that's why I don't display them the way that other people do. They'll have like 3 of the huge bottles and then like the pumps. I don't like doing that because I have so many, and so I just like having those little containers like you guys saw at the beginning. But these are literally all of my syrups, and they go way back here. There's like 3, 6, 7 rows, and each row has about 4 or 5 bottles. They do last a while, so if you ever wonder, just check your expiration date. It says best before, it says it expires June 24, so June 2024, and you have enough time as long as you cover them. I think that was my mistake with that brown sugar syrup. I didn't cover them and for a while, but you know what, I don't know, maybe it's just that syrup in particular. Here it is. I wonder if it's just expired because I've had it for a while. I mean, it's expiring in September 2023. So I think honestly this one just lost its flavor because of the fact that I didn't cover them. Now they are these little covering thingies. I got them on Amazon, and I don't know if you noticed this one. It's literally the same one, but I just cut them shorter because they're way too long. I just haven't gotten to this one. I guess you don't have to cut them, but I cut them to size so that it literally just covers it and there's like absolutely no air going into there. And then these other tips that you see are slightly different. These are from Monin. So Monin actually sent over some pumps, and the pumps came with the covers. And since I don't like the pumps, I just put the cover on these little ones. And the spouts are also linked on my Amazon. Okay, so back here I have like a little shelf, and then I just store things that I don't use daily, but I still kind of want around. I have my little Christmas mugs waiting to be displayed. I don't know when I'm gonna do my Christmas coffee bar, but I'm getting ready for it. So right now they're just here. I do have my mocha pot. I don't know if you guys can tell, I have my mocha pot. I have my inexpensive milk frother by the brand Morocco, which is a very, very nice frother. I have a few shakers back there. And then I have a few coffee grounds that I use with like my mocha pot. This one is Café La Llave, which was very highly recommended for my coffee mocha pot thing. And then I have a Javalia coffee ground back there. So okay, so this is everything in my drawer. I have a lot of straws, and so I have 2 different size containers. These containers, I can't remember where I got them. Yeah, okay, Home Goods. So apparently I got them at Home Goods. They still have the tag underneath. This one was $4, and I believe this one was from the dollar store. Yeah, that's from the dollar store, and I have my machine's like register number down here. I don't know why, but I just left it there. This one fits like the smaller straws, and then I have bigger straws that don't quite fit perfect, so I got like the bigger one. Sneak peek at my holiday coffee stirs. I got these on Etsy. I won't be able to link them because it was like a vintage seller. And this was her last set, but they are so cute. So sneak peek for that. And then I have these, you know, humongous spoon stir. And so yeah, anything that's big, it's gonna be here. I'd like to keep my milk jugs in the drawer. It actually fits like without any issue closing. I have my cups that I measure sometimes my milk with, some measuring spoons, espresso pourers. And then back here I have just miscellaneous things, a little bit more of those pour spouts, also linked on my Amazon. I have a measuring thing, some of these spoons. So these are the ones that I was like, oh, maybe I'll take these out, but I'm not sure. This has nothing to do with coffee, but I like to have my lip glosses here for when I'm filming a video. My crusty ass lips sometimes need it. And then on the bottom, like I said, I have no room for storage. I have my dog's dog food there. And then I have my recycling bin here that I got from Nespresso. If you go to their like accessories tab, you'll be able to see it. It fits the bags perfectly, and that's where I throw all my pods in and then ship them out with UPS. All right, so in case you guys are wondering where I store my cups, since I don't have that much space over there by my coffee bar, I do have a lot of cups. So this is where I have all of my cups, and I'm gonna bring you guys closer. This is where I have all of my cups. In the 3rd shelf up there, I have a lot of my to-go cups, which I don't really use often because I usually drink my coffee at home. I don't really have to run out with it. These are all my glass iced coffee cups. And then down here are a lot of my either seasonal ones. Like I said, my Christmas cups are waiting to be used. And then just like a lot of my glass, ceramic stuff that I use for my hot coffee. So those are the ones that are here and then iced up there. Okay, so now for what inspired this video is my coffee pod storage. If you guys saw my coffee no buy video, if you saw that one, you saw that I was kind of struggling with the way that I stored it, and even some of you guys were like, oh, you know, those boxes seem kind of like an eyesore, and you guys were right. I totally agree with you. They seem like an eyesore, and then if you don't open them properly, a lot of the boxes are, you know, get flimsy, and then the pods start coming out. Look at this. Ta-da! Okay, so this is where I have my original line pods. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, so 12 containers of those. And then these are new. I shared these on my Instagram and on my TikTok. They are amazing. They come in a 2-pack, so I got 2 packs. So now I have 4 total. I only need 3. Let me show you guys how much these containers fit. So I think the majority of my viewers have the Virtual line, which is why I wanted to share with you guys this first. And so this is what the containers are. They're a 12 by 12 container, and they're pretty high. This actually, you can put your whole like Nespresso Virtual box in this container, but I just like how the pods look. So I emptied them out. And right now I have La Cumplida Refinada, I have Arondio, I have the chocolate fudge cup, yeah, some Starbucks cups, some Starbucks pads, and then I have the rest here. Here I have 2 different ones. I have Tocanto, and then I have Voltesso. some Bianco Leggero, caramel cookie. Now the true testament and why I like this a lot. Look at how many coconuts I have. And I'm not trying to show off. I'm just saying, like, they're so big. These are the biggest pods that Nespresso owns. And even Ars Forte, they're like, they're literally the same size. And this container holds a lot of these pods. I have, I think, 16 pods, and I honestly can fit 2 full sleeves in one section. And even then, this is the one that's the most full. You can stack them. Even if they are so full, you can still stack them. Ta-da! I like it. So I don't know if you can see. Oh my God, I just realized you can see. So yeah, you could stack them, and I have the one that's the fullest at the bottom, and it's still, you can still do it. I wish this would be perfect if they were drawers that I could just open, but I'm not gonna ask for too much. I just take it out. I feel like in the new house, I'm gonna have these in my actual coffee bar because I'll have storage on the bottom. And then I'm actually gonna have full shelves on top, so 2 of them. So I'll have more storage. This is just what works for me now at this rental place. It was driving me nuts. And I just wanted to share with you guys that organization tool that helped me organize all my pods. And then for new ones in the future, I still have one that's empty, completely empty with no pods in them, that I can still use. But I have a lot of different kinds here, and I love it. And then for the original line, these are the ones that I use. You guys already saw me organizing my pods here. But these also, as long as they're fully like this, then you can stack them on top of each other comfortably. For this one, if it's really full, it won't quite stack properly. So this is the one that's like the most full. I have it on top and it's fine. But everything else sits perfectly fine. And I still have enough room to fill these with other capsules. But honestly, guys, with this coffee no buy, this is literally all I have. Like, I have no more capsules left other than what you saw in my coffee bar. This is it. And I still feel like I have a lot, but it's more organized. And look at this. I used to have another shelf. I used to have more coffee pods here, but now they're all contained in this one little section. And then I have more space for my cups, I think is what I'm running out of space with. That I'm gonna put up here. All right, guys, so that completes today's video. I hope you guys found some organizational ideas that you guys can use for your coffee bar. Whether you have a bigger coffee bar or a smaller coffee bar or the same size as mine, I feel like these little tips can help you guys out in, you know, organizing your spaces a little bit more. Because when it comes to coffee, you know that there's so many gadgets, knickknacks that we bring into our coffee bar, and I like having my things organized. And so those are the things that have been working for me pretty well. So I want to share them with you guys. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.